Okay team, I'm about to show you something that's going to make a lot of course creators very uncomfortable. By 2026, 90% of people selling AI courses right now will be completely broke. Not struggling, not pivoting, broke. And the scary part, most of them don't even see it coming. They're too busy riding the current wave to notice the tsunami building behind it. But before you think I'm being dramatic, let me show you the pattern I've seen play out 3 times already in my career, and it's why this time it's going to be even more brutal. Quick intro, if you're new here, I'm Alex Semenzato, and I help creators, coaches, and consultants build real businesses, not hamster wheel hustle machines. And I've been in the creator economy since before influencer was even a job title, helping global brands like Nike, Meta, Snap, Bombay Sapphire, and Warner Brothers work with creators when everyone else was still guessing. Then I built 2 companies around community and hosted 200 events across the UK and US, connecting founders, creatives, and industry leaders in real life. Now, I'm distilling everything I've learned into systems that help you scale without burning out, losing your time, or becoming a content robot. So let's get into it. The AI gold rush illusion. Right now, everyone and their grandpa is launching an AI course. Master ChatGPT in 30 days, AI automation secrets, prompt engineering mastery, build your AI agency. It's everywhere. My Instagram feed is nothing but people promising to teach me AI skills that will change my life. But here's what these AI course creators don't understand. They're teaching people how to use tools that are literally designed to not need teaching. Think about that for a second. The whole point of AI is that it's intuitive. It learns from you, it adapts to you. Creating a course on how to use AI, it's like creating a course on how to use Google. The tool is designed to be self-explanatory, but it gets worse, much worse. AI doesn't improve linearly, it improves exponentially. What that means is that the AI of next month will make this month's AI look like a calculator compared to a computer. And the AI of next year, well, it'll make today's version look like cave paintings. And I've seen this pattern before. When I was at the creator agency working with the largest social media platforms in the world, we had private briefings about what was coming. The features they were building in private were 3 years ahead of what was public. And here's what always happened. Every single time, the manual process that someone was teaching became an automated feature overnight. Remember when people sold courses on how to use Instagram filters? Now it's one button. Remember Facebook advertising courses that taught you to split test manually? Now the AI does it automatically. Remember email automation sequences that took weeks to set up? AI writes them in seconds now. The prompt engineering everyone's teaching right now? Within 6 months, AI will do that automatically. You won't need to know how to prompt, you'll just talk to it like a human and it'll understand. The workflow automation everyone's selling, well, it will be built into the base product. The integration strategies, 1 click. The race to zero that nobody wins. Here's the brutal math that should terrify every AI course creator. If you're teaching AI basics today, at $970, by next year, that information is worth $97. By 2026, it's a free YouTube video. Actually, scratch that. By 2026, the AI itself will teach people how to use it better than any course ever could. Think about what that means. Your course is literally competing with the AI itself. The tool you're teaching people to use will be better at teaching them than you are. So how do you win that race? Well, you don't. It's like trying to sell a map reading course when everyone has GPS, except the GPS is also a personal tutor that knows exactly what you need to learn and can teach it to you instantly for free. The desperation phase. So here's what's going to happen over the next 18 months, and I want you to watch for these signs. First, prices will start dropping. That $970 course becomes $497, then $297, then $97, and then it's bundled with 17 other courses for, well, $47. Second, the promises will get more desperate. Make $1 million with AI in 30 days. Replace your entire team with AI. build a billion-dollar AI empire. The claims will get wilder as the market gets more saturated. And third, the pivot attempts will begin. AI for dentists, AI for dog groomers, AI for left-handed guitarists. They'll try to niche down to smaller and smaller markets, not realizing the problem isn't the market, it's the model. And finally, the fire sales. Course creators dumping their entire library for lifetime access at 90% off, trying to extract any last bit of value before it all becomes worthless. What actually survives? So if 90% are going broke, what about the other 10%? What are they doing differently? They're not teaching AI. They're teaching what AI can't do. So let me be specific. AI can process information, but it can't create transformation. AI can give you answers, but it can't shift your identity. AI can solve problems, but it can't build genuine human connections. The 10% who survive will be the ones teaching human skills that become more valuable as AI handles everything else. Strategic thinking that requires context AI doesn't have. Creative problem solving that requires intuition. Leadership that requires empathy. Community building that requires genuine connection. The identity crisis that's coming. Here's something even scarier that nobody's talking about. What happens to all these AI course creators when their courses become worthless? They can't pivot to teaching something else because they've built their entire identity around being the AI person. Their audience knows them as the AI expert. Their content is all about AI. Their positioning is all about AI. And when AI makes their expertise irrelevant, they don't just lose their business, they lose their identity. And rebuilding from that is nearly impossible. I've seen this happen before. The Facebook ads experts when iOS 14 destroyed targeting, the SEO gurus when Google changed its algorithm, and the Amazon FBA teachers when the market saturated. They didn't just lose income, they lost who they were. The human premium. As AI handles more and more of the technical, logical, and information-based tasks, something interesting is happening. The value of being human is skyrocketing. Think about it. If AI can give you any information instantly, what becomes valuable? The human who can help you figure out what information matters. If AI can create any content, what becomes valuable? The human who can help you find your unique voice. And if AI can automate any process, what becomes valuable? It's the human who can help you decide what processes align with your values. This is the shift that 90% of AI course creators are missing. They're competing with AI instead of complementing it. They are teaching the technical when really they should be teaching the human. My prediction for 2026. By 2026, here's exactly what the landscape will look like. The AI course market will be completely commoditized. Basic AI training will be free, built into the tools themselves. Intermediate AI training will be subscription-based, maybe $30 per month for access to constantly updated content. The only premium offerings will be transformation-based programs that use AI as a tool but focus on human outcomes. Identity shifts, lifestyle design, strategic thinking, creative expression, and community building. The course creators who survive will be the ones who started transitioning now. Not in 2026 when it's obvious, and not in 2027 when it's too late. Now, while there's still time to build a bridge to the other side. The uncomfortable truth. Here's what's really hard for AI course creators to accept. Their success right now, it's actually their biggest liability. If you're making good money teaching AI today, you're probably not feeling the urgency to change. Why fix what isn't broken, right? But that's exactly the trap. By the time it breaks, it'll be too late to fix. The creators who are struggling now might actually be better positioned. They're forced to innovate. They're forced to find new angles, and they're forced to create real value beyond just information. It's the successful ones who are in the most danger. They're the ones who will ride the wave right into the rocks. What to do instead? So what should you do if you're currently selling AI courses or thinking about it? First, stop teaching tools and start teaching transformation. Don't teach people how to use ChatGPT, teach them how to become the type of person who leverages AI to transform their life. Second, focus on implementation, not information. Anyone can learn how AI works from YouTube. What they can't get is someone to help them implement it specifically for their unique situation. Third, build community, not courses. The future isn't selling access to information, it's selling access to transformation communities where people become different together. Fourth, document your own transformation. Show people how you're using AI to build your business, live your life, and achieve your goals. Make yourself the case study. And finally, start building relationships. The creators who survive will be the ones with genuine connections to their people, not just email lists full of strangers. The next 18 months. The next 18 months are going to be brutal for AI course creators. We're going to see prominent figures disappear, we're going to see dramatic pivots fail, and we're going to see desperation moves that damage reputations permanently. But we're also going to see the emergence of a new model. Transformation over information, community over courses, and identity over tactics, human over artificial. The question isn't whether this shift is coming, it's whether you'll be ready for it. Look, I know this is uncomfortable to hear if you're succeeding right now with AI courses. Every part of you wants to believe I'm wrong. That's natural and that's human. But deep down, you probably already sense something's shifting. You've probably noticed the market getting more saturated, the promises getting more extreme, and the competition getting more desperate. That feeling you have, that slight unease about the future, listen to it. It's trying to save you from what's coming. The collapse of AI courses isn't a threat if you see it coming. It's an opportunity to build something that actually lasts, something AI can never replace, and something genuinely valuable. The choice is simple. Ride the AI wave into the rocks or build a bridge to what comes after. But you have to choose now, because by the time the wave crashes, it'll be too late. All right, that was sick. See you in the next one. Thanks, team.